A Roman glass smelting furnace for Rheinbach. The Roman glass smelting furnace and accompanying cooling furnace were built in 2018 by archaeologist Frank Wiesenberg with the assistance of French glassmaker Francois Arnaud. The clay used to build the furnace was taken from the vicinity of Villa Borg in Saarland, a reconstructed Roman villa rustica. The actual construction of the furnace only took a few days. Workshop participants and students from the glass school prepared the clay and used it to shape the two ovens, which were put into operation without a lengthy drying phase. A depiction of an antique oil lamp found at Spodnje Škofi near the Slovenian town of Koper served as a template for the reconstruction of the stove. How do you work on a Roman glass smelting furnace? First, the glass furnace is lit to slowly bring it up to the required temperature of around 1000 degrees Celsius over a certain period of time. The cooling furnace is also put into operation and slowly brought to a working temperature of 500 degrees. The cooling furnace is used to temper the glass. By remaining at an approximate 500-degree furnace temperature for a lengthy time, the internal glass stress is reduced before it slowly cools down to the withdrawal temperature, room temperature. The term cooling furnace is actually misleading, as it is also heated and not cooled. Relaxation furnace would be more appropriate. The ceramic vessel used to hold the molten glass is placed in the furnace from the start and heated along with the furnace. Once the working temperature has been reached, the molten glass can be poured into the ceramic vessel in the furnace. The molten glass used in most workshops in the Roman glassworks in Rheinbach is specially manufactured following a Roman recipe. This calls for the experience of Roman glassmakers Mark Taylor and David Hill from Crawley in England, who have been reconstructing Roman glass vessels and analysing glass recipes used in Roman times for over 30 years. In the Rheinbach glassworks, the glassmakers can produce blow-moulded vessels, ribbed bowls, pendants, or smaller window glasses in the Roman tradition. The glassworks was assembled in 2019 by a group of 7 young French craftsmen. It was a project by the Bonn Rhein-Sieg Craftsmen's Association, in particular the Carpenters and Roofers Guilds, which run annual youth exchange programs. This project also saw the realization of a glass bead furnace, which can be seen in the Rheinbach Glass Museum at Himmerode Wall No. 6.